So we have the roof boards on, and you can see they came out nice and tight. And Lucas saw the last one. We got that one in. So a couple other things I wanted to say. I was thinking about it as I was nailing the rest in here. First of all, make sure you nail it well. I use 12 penny coated nails. And the other thing is drive them in. We're not trying to look pretty here. We're trying to be effective. So hit them below the surface. Hit them nice and hard after they hit the surface. And the reason for that is we put aluminum on here. We don't want these nails touching that aluminum. And nail them in good anyways, no matter what you put on, because you don't want them popping back out. You want them in there. You want them in there really good. So another thing I wanted to say was, from now on, I wish I would have done 1-inch hemlock boards on every roof. I did. Back in the day, it was a big thing to use 1/2-inch plywood. Personally, I'd never do it again. In fact, I would never use any sheet thing. I really like the 1-inch hemlock. And one of the big reasons is because that gives you 1 inch to nail into or screw into. I mean, if I would even consider going 1.5 inches, because a lot of your roofing nails, they like to be 1.5 inches. So why is it important? I don't like the nails going through my roof. I don't like when it's a 1/2 inch plywood, the nails are sticking through, because they always are. That's just a good place for heat transfer, and that's why you get condensation on the end of the nails, and then it drips certain times of the year. So to me, that's just ridiculous. That's my point of view now. I would not do it again. I know they've come out with new plywood and it's special coating and all this stuff. You know what? Old school. 1-inch hemlock or 1-inch poplar or something like that. And the other thing you can do is you don't have to have your wood dry when you're doing roof boards. You can nail it on green, nail it tight, and then when it dries, you're going to end up with about a 1/2 inch gap or a little less. That's okay also. A lot of pole barns are done that way. But personally, I don't mind letting it dry. And then when I can get a nice base like this. So I think that's all I had to say. We're ready to move on to our next task. And honestly, I think that's a little bit more molding because I don't have the aluminum with me right now, so I'm going to have to go get it. So here's what it looks like. And pretty soon we're going to be putting aluminum on here. Still haven't decided. I think I'm not going to take this off because this roof is still okay. I do have some aluminum I salvaged to go around the edges. So I think when I go get this aluminum, this will be the white new aluminum, and then I'll use the salvage stuff there. And then I'll cap it with the salvage stuff. Okay, back to work.